After coming across the Manipur incidents, it is obvious that we humans are animals. We tend to forget it often, but these people make sure they remind us every time. While Manipur was limping towards normalization, incident like this, where mob are parading women around the state, will throw people back to the same violence, picking up arms and acting more violent. The backdrop of big story that is worrying India, the Manipur violence taking place in southern Manipur close to the Myanmar border. Yes, the issue is internal, but fear of how there is a lot of external influence and outside element playing its role is the worrisome. To understand this, let's look into the map of Manipur. In Manipur, majority of the population is constituted by Métis community. The other portion of people is known as Kuki tribe, who are living on the hillside of the state. As this Kuki tribe are tribal people in minority, they are protected by Indian constitution and they are given autonomy in administration. Whereas Métis community, who constitute majority of the population, are contending for scheduled tribe tag, claiming that their population are reducing and their language is at threat. High Court of Manipur came into play in between this by asking the state to declare Métis as a scheduled tribe. Since then started the protest, but what haunts is why were the houses were set on fire and the guns fighting on the streets. This is where the outer influence come into play. Manipur has 400 km border with Myanmar, where only few parts are fenced. It is very easy to cross the border and travel into the state. We all know what porous border brings with it. A lot of refugees, insurgencies, smuggling, illegal trade, insecurities, violence, clashes, etc. With all these irregularities going around the state, it will be misstatement putting all the blame on our tribal and indigenous community. Well, it is important to remind you here, we are still looking at only one part of the story. Well, the other part of the story, you guys will be surprised to know. The ignite of the recent horrific incident where the peoples were parading the women in the roads of Manipur started by a small piece of fake information that was circulating in the region. A photograph of young woman wrapped in a plastic bag on the road went viral in Manipur, containing message that Métis woman was killed by Kuki men. This was circulating in Manipur few weeks back despite of internet shutdown and warning by government on sedition charges with respect to circulating fake news. It was a lie that prevailed. The photo, which was an year old, and it was of Delhi crime scene. This is not the first case where horrific incident that has been triggered by fake news. There are plethora of incidents that have been occurred recently and previously. These fake news that are circulating in social media and platforms like Facebook, Twitter and WhatsApp are a big menace to the society. Examples such as fake news during COVID-19, fake news regarding political which are designed to influence people's opinion, fake conspiracy theories. Most prominent and recent ones are the scams that are designed to trick the people into losing their money. In spite of all of this, we see that people blindsidedly blaming the government for its failure. The people who are influenced by social media may have the opinion that government has failed to do its part, but I would say it was not only the government's failure, but it was a major failure of this social media platform who are more interested in earning more profit and mining all the data of its users while not bothering about screening the content and taking down the fake news because social responsibility means nothing to them. These social media platforms have failed to act when they are supposed to. So, our system has failed in every way. That is, the self-regulation system is only for namesake. Government of India had to step in to ask Twitter to take down the video warning other platforms to regulate the spread. Immediate priority was met, but what is the answer for larger question? The people who are acting based on their instinct and they are driven by intolerance, aggression, lack of trust and loss of humanity should come into their sense. It is we people should take step back and evaluate every situation and devise a better way to handle all situations in spite of giving it to our animal instinct.